Hello everyone, my name is Ayaan and welcome back to my channel Ayaan Skill Learning Tube. Thank you all so much for watching my 36 previous videos. So today in Ayaan Skill Learning Tube Day 37 we are taking a look at how the world map has changed since the past 120 years. So let's get started, yo. Okay, so I wish that we would have done this on November 11th of 2018 because that was 100 years after the, World War One ended. But I only started my channel at May 20th, 2020. So anyway, let's start. The best way I think we will do this is continent by continent, 3 countries from each continent. So we will go by land area. Number 1, Asia. Number 1 is Russia. Russia has changed so much. In 1969, it has started the Cold War, which lost 2% of its population and also 2% of its land area. Along with that, it also lost so many personnel and so many tanks and air fighters. It has 2 air fighters and it lost both of them. That's not so many, but it lost 100% of its air fighters. But that's not all. Just in 1972, the Soviet Union was started shrinking. Just a little couple of years later, in 1991, the Soviet Union collapsed. First it lost Estonia, and last it lost Kazakhstan. So anyway, let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is Armenia. It is 32% in Asia, so it kind of counts. So earlier, something was known as the Armenian Empire, which was Armenia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, and that's all. That accounts for 97.2 to 39, about 82% of India, and way, way bigger than even Algeria. So anyway, let's move on. At our 3rd spot, we have China. So yeah, China. It lost 33% of its 13% of its territory since 1918. Yep, 1918. It just recently lost Mongolia, not that recently though, in 1991. Just a little before the Soviet Union collapsed. In Jan 2nd, 1991. So anyway, that was continent number 1. So let's move on to continent number 2 out of 7. We have Africa. So number 1 is obviously Namibia. Namibia gained 3.33% of its land from Portugal since 1921. Yep, 1921. It just, first of all, this pattern keeps switching. First, Portugal controlled the panhandle, then it gifted it to Namibia, and so on until today Namibia controls the panhandle. So anyway, let's move on. At our 2nd place, we have Algeria. Algeria, obviously, because it lost 0.11% of its entire population and 1.22% of its land. It's still the largest country in Africa, but that was all from Portugal. Yeah, Portugal. Algeria used to control little parts of Europe in 1919, but now Portugal annexed them, and now, as a result, Algeria lost them. Okay, so at our 3rd spot, we have Lesotho, which gained 50% of its land since 1921. Yep, 50% of its entire land just since 1921, because it's so small, obviously, from Portugal and Spanish. So anyway, let's move on. At our 3rd continent by size, we have North America. So North America, yep, North America. One side. Yep, North America. Well, North America has 23 countries. Only USA, Mexico, and Canada are taking a look. Number 1 is Mexico. Yep. So the USA, it used to control Texas, but then in 1969, finally the US brought Texas with the 7-year World War from Mexico. They had a very tough war, but finally USA won. It's the opposite for USA, and at our number 3rd spot, we have Canada. Yep, Canada. Canada used to be controlled by the British from 1969 to maybe 1980. Yeah, 1980, yeah, kind of. 1985 maybe, but I don't know to be exact. But, I don't know. So anyway, hope you like continent number 3. Let's move on to continent number 4 out of 7. Continent number 4 is South America. South America. Number 1 is Brazil. Yep, Brazil obviously is gaining 33% of its land since 120 years from now, which was brain loading 10%, brain loading 20%, brain loading 80%, brain loading 100%, brain processing 100%. 1, yeah, it's gained 33% of its land since maybe 1901. Yeah, 1901. So, good luck to remember this. Well, Brazil got it all from Spanish and the Portuguese. Same with number 2nd, Argentina, and same with Ecuador. So let's move on to continent number 5. We have Europe. Yay! We have Europe. Europe, we have to stay on for 2 minutes at least. So number 1, we have the Baltic states, Estonia, Latvia, and what was the other one? Brain processing. Lithuania. So number 1, Estonia. Estonia, it gained 42.22% of its land since 1975. It had a tough war with Soviet Union and lost 2% of its land, but gained 3% of its land. Well, that wasn't big for the Soviet Union because 33% of its land is just 0.1% of the Soviet Union's land. So, same with Latvia, but not with Lithuania. It had a war on Poland, not the Soviet Union, and didn't gain anything. It lost minus 0.62% of its land. Yep, minus 0.62% of its land. It's a big deal. Well, Latvia, it had one more war with Germany. Ooh. It had a war with Denmark, and then it was pretty simple. Denmark just won the war and got some parts from Latvia, and that's why it's so small today. So anyway, let's move on to continent number 6. Continent number 6 is, can you guess? Yes, it's Antarctica. Well, it has 0 countries, 1 human, 2 human, 3 human, 5 humans, 6 humans, 7 humans, 8 humans, 9 humans, 10 humans, 11 humans, 10 humans, but only 2 literally born in there. 0 literally born in there. And at least 40,000 penguins, more humans, more cold animals than humans. OMG. So anyway, let's just literally skip that and move on to the 7th continent, Oceania/Australia. Most likely Oceania you would prefer because Oceania, Australia is the name of a country and a continent. So first, we only have one country, Australia, because it's the only big country besides Papua New Guinea. So there will only be 2 countries here. One, Australia. Spanish, British used to control all of Australia. I don't know why I'm doing that silly voice, but it did for sure. Yep, it did for sure. So 1 second. But after the British Australia for so many years, Australia finally declared independence. And number 2, Papua New Guinea, it is the same. So, hope you like Ayaan's Kids Learning Tube Day 37, which was about how the world map has changed since the past 120 years. Don't forget to like this video, share this video with your friends, hit the bell icon and subscribe to my channel for more uploading videos. We are now at 53 subscribers. So the goal of 2022 is decrease to 1,000 because this rate is too slow. So we need about 947 more subs. Okay? Hope you like Ayaan's Kids Learning Tube Day 37. Don't forget to hit the like if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with your friends. Hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of my new uploading videos. And subscribe to my channel because I want to get 1,000 subs by 2022. Are you up for the challenge? Great. Okay, bye-bye. See you on Ayaan's Kids Learning Tube Day 38. Bye-bye.